double Buranja, we can say. The lotus feet of the Krishna plus of 11.
What's the very last word on the verse?
He's fixing it right now.
Okay, the very last word.
Verse 11.
Yeah. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So, Canto first, chapter 8, verse number 11. Let's start with Sutta uvacha upadharya vachastasya Bhagavan bhakta vatsalah apandavam idam kartum daurer astram abudhayat. Sutta uvacha upadharya vachastasya Bhagavan bhakta vatsalah apandavam idam kartum daurer astram abudhayat. Upadharya vachastasya Bhagavan bhakta vatsalah apandavam idam kartum daurer astram abudhayat. Please recite. Sutta uvacha upadharya vachastasya Bhagavan bhakta vatsalah apandavam idam kartum daurer astram abudhayat. Anyone else, please? Upadharya vachastasya Bhagavan bhakta vatsalah apandavam idam kartum daurer vastram abudhayat. Upadharya vachastasya Bhagavan bhakta vatsalah apandavam idam kartum daurer vastram abudhyata. Anyone else? So we'll do word to word translation. Sutaha uvacha. Sut Goswami said, Upadharya, by hearing her patiently. Uvachaha, words. Tasyaha, her. Bhagavan, the personality of Godhead. Bhakta Vatsalaha, he who is very much affectionate towards his devotees. Apandavam, without the existence of the Pandavas, descendants. Idam, this. Kartum, to do that, to do it. Daurenaha, of the son of Dronacharya. Astram, weapon. Of Abudhayat, understood. And the translation by His Divine Grace, Savai Charna Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Sut Goswami said, having patiently heard her words, Lord Sri Krishna, who is always very affectionate to his devotees, could at once understand that Aswathama, the son of Dronacharya, had thrown the Brahmastra to finish the last life of Pandava's family. So please repeat. Sut Goswami said, having patiently heard her words, Lord Sri Krishna, who is always very affectionate to his devotees, could at once understand that Aswathama, the son of Dronacharya, had thrown the Brahmastra to finish last life in the Pandava family. And the purport by His Divine Grace Sabhai Charna Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The Lord is impartial in every respect, but still He is inclined towards His devotees, because there is great necessity of this for everyone's well-being. The Pandava family was a the Pandava family was a family of devotees, and therefore the Lord wanted them to rule the world. That was the reason He vanquished the rule of the company of Duryodhana and established the rule of Maharaj Yudhishthira. Therefore, He also wanted to protect Maharaj Parikshit, who was lying in embryo. He did not like the idea that the world should be without Pandavas, the ideal family of devotee. So we'll repeat once the translation. Sutta Goswami said, having patiently heard her words, her here is Uttaraj word, as we are reading the previous verses, Lord Sri Krishna, who is always very affectionate to his devotee, could at once understand the Aswathama, the son of Dronacharya, had thrown the Brahmastra to finish last life in the Pandava's family. So I will seek the blessings from all the Vaishnava devotees and Srila Prabhupada and previous acharyas, and then we'll begin with the discussion. So, Om Agyanati Viragras Ganasya Om Agyanati Viraganasya Ganasya Gananjana Salakaya Chakshuru Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Guru Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manovishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupam Kadamahyam Dadati Sa Padantikam Bandeham Sri Gura Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Guran Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatan Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Savadatam Savadutam Parijana Shaitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakha Navinstamcha Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Sarasate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatade Satarine Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Sarasati Tinamine Sri Vrisabhanave Devi Daita Kripabdaye Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Daine Prabhave Namaha Madhurujala Premadya Sri Rupanuga Bhaktida Sri Gaura Karuna Sakti Vigrahaye Namastute Namaste Gauravani Sri Murtaye Dinatarine Rupanuga Virudhapa Siddhanta Dhanta Harine Namo Gaura Kisoraya Sakshad Vairagya Murtaye Vipralambha Rasambhada Padambujaye Te Namaha Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Satchidananda Namine गौर शक्ति स्वरूपाय रूपनुआय वर्यते गौरवीर्भाव भूमिस्त निदिष्ट सजन प्रिय वैष्णव सार्वभौम श्री जगन्नाथाय ते नमः। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णा प्रेम पदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामने गौरतिस नमः। पंचतत्वकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपा स्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तिशक्तिकं। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत श्री राधा कांत नमस्तुते। जायतं श्रुतोपंगोर्मम मंदिरमतिर्गति मत्सर्वं पदाम्बज श्री राधा मदन मोहनम। दिव्या विंदारण्य कल्पद्रुमादः श्रीमद् रत्नागद सिंहस्तनाथ श्रीमद् राधाशिल गोविंद देवो प्रेष्ठालिभि सेव्यमानो स्मरामि। श्रीमान रसारसारंभि वंशीवटततिष्ठितः कृष्णवे वेणु गोपीनाथ गोपीनाथ श्री अस्तुन। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी श्री राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे नाम एव केवलम कलौ नास्ते 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 गतिरन्यथा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। तो as we read through and as we are daily reading this chapter, prayers of Queen Kunti, and in the especially in the last class of Srimad Bhagavatam, I mentioned about the dynasty of the Pandavas, starting from the Santanu Maharaj down the line to the five Pandavas, Yudhishthira Maharaj, Bhima, Arjuna, Nakul, Sahadeva, how they descended, right? So this part where we have come for the last life of the Pandavas to save the Parikshit Maharaj. So where when the Sri Krishna, Lord Sri Krishna is departing from Hastinapur to the Dwarika, while he is starting to depart, on that time only he saw that Uttara is running towards him to protect, So he's saying that pahi, pahi, pahi. So just save me, save me, save me, as we went through the previous verses. And then, so in this verse, Lord is patiently hearing what is the, seeking the help from me. Lord understood everything, and based upon that, the further Lord is going to react on that, how Lord is protecting, that we'll discuss in detail. So before we discuss the settings of this, like Sutta Goswami is saying here. So who is the Sutta Goswami? That we'll understand here. Who is the Sutta Goswami? And in the Bhagavatam, what is his role and how he is answering the questions? What is put by the questions are put by the Saunaka rishis, So if we see that in the beginning chapters of the Srimad Bhagavatam, right? So if we see that the Srimad Bhagavatam is composed by Vyasdev, right? Srimad Bhagavatam is composed by Vyasdev, and from the Vyasdev, Sukadev Goswami heard Srimad Bhagavatam, and then Sukadev Goswami is telling the Bhagavatam to the Parikshit Maharaj on the bank of the river Gange, right? So there, when Sukadev Goswami is telling to the Parikshit Maharaj, there Sut Goswami is also sitting and he is patiently hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. So whatever the Srimad Bhagavatam told to Parikshit Maharaj by Sukadev Goswami, Sut Goswami was also sitting there and he was hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. So as we know that, as we discussed in the detail in the previous class, like Parikshit Maharaj got curse from the Sringi Rishi, who is the son of the Samik Rishi. You will die in 7 days. And then Parikshit Maharaj made the assembly of the sages in his palace and they decided you should listen Srimad Bhagavat for the 7 days. So he is listening there for 7 days. So many sages are also listening. One of sage is the Sut Goswami is also listening there. Then what Sut Goswami has heard there, then he is saying that, then that's what first we have. Suta Uvacha, Sut Goswami said. So what Sut Goswami said, so that we are covering. So the setting it goes like, when Sut Goswami is speaking, so he is speaking the questions of the Sonaka Rishi. And Sonaka Rishi is heading 88,000 sages in the Naimisaranya. So 88,000 sages, you can understand how many public will be sitting. Here 500, 600, 700 Sunday feast when, like the devotees collect here. So it will be full of house. So 88,000 sages. And apart from that, general public. And no mic. No mic on that time. It's time of the Dwapar Yuga. End of the Dwapar Yuga, Kali Yuga was started. So how can he have spoken? On that time, Sabda. The Sabda was so roaring kind of. Like Narsingh Bhagavan roar like, Garjantam, Garjayantam, Nijabuja Patalam, Aspotayantam, Hatantam, Rupayantam, Tapayantam, Divibuvidisitam, Chepayantam, Chipantam, Kradantam, Rosayantam, this is Satatam, Sammarantam, Harantam, Bichantam, Punayantam, Karanikaran Satara Dibya Simam Namami. Lord Narasimha is roaring while, like tearing the belly of the Hiranyakasipu. And there is no garland on the time. So Lord Narasimha taking the instant, because Lord without garland never, in the previous class we mentioned like how Lord looking beautiful with the garland, the garland made of the 5 flowers. Baraha Pidam Natavar Bapu Karnayor Karnikaram Vibradabasa Kanakapisam Bhajayanti Chamalam. Bhajayanti Chamalam. So Lord always wears that 5 mixed flowers of Vrindavan. So that's the Vrindavan means perverted reflection. Wherever from we pick the flowers, that is from the Vrindavan itself. So here Sutta Goswami is speaking for the questions of the 88,000 sages who is led by Sonaka Rishi. And Sonaka Rishi first put 6 questions. 6 questions not for his own way, but looking for the people welfare. 88,000 sages by combined, like we have the trust. Whatever decision happens, not by just Narasimha Prabhu decide from his own side. Yes, he is president, but it's by the cumulative decision by the, whatever trust is there, right? So that 88,000 sages put that question, 6 questions, and given to the Sonaka Rishi who is heading, like the president head the temple, and the final decision comes from there. So similarly, Sonaka Rishi is asking 6 questions. So question number 1, what is the good, ultimate good for all people in general? What is the ultimate good for all people in general? Because we understand something, ultimate good is, I have to earn money, keep money, serving my family. So they are asking question because you have heard from Sukadev Goswami, he is the son of the Vyasdev, who is the incarnation of the Lord himself. So you have heard that, please, kindly, submissively, they are asking the question and Sut Goswami is answering. So the question number first was, What is the ultimate good for the all people in general? Second question, what is the essence of all scriptures? Because so many scriptures are there. Like we know that 4 Vedas are there, Rig Ved, Sam Ved, Yajur Ved, Atharva Ved, and 4 crore in the sense 4 billion or 40 billion verses are there. Can we read that in one lifetime? We cannot read even in 100 lifetimes, right? So what is the essence? So in Kali Yuga, we have Mand, Sumand, Matya, Mand, Bhagya. Top of that we are lazy, misguided, less-minded and all. How can we read that 4 crore verses, 40 billion verses? It's not at all possible in 100 lifetime also. So what is the essence of all scriptures? Please tell us so that we will read the essence of the scriptures and will perfect our life. Second question was, why Krishna himself appeared as the son of Devaki, as the son of the Vasudeva? So why Krishna appeared as the son of the Devaki? And fourth question they ask is, how Krishna as the Purusha Avatara create these universe and material world and everything. So Purusha Avatara, Kandodaka Sai Vishnu, Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu, and Chirodaka Sai Vishnu form. So that was the fourth question. And fifth question he asked, like, what are the different incarnations of the Lord? Like we have Dasa Avatara, we have Matsya Avatar, Kurma Avatar, Narsimha Avatar, Vaman Avatar, Parashurama Avatar, Rama Avatar, Balarama Avatar, Buddha Avatar, Kalki Avatar will be coming further, right? So what are the different, these are the 10 only, but in Bhagavatam it covers 22 avatars, and then further it says, there are unlimited incarnations of the Lord. These are the just mentioned which we can read through, we can follow, and we can use in our life by hearing these past times. And the last question, that is the sixth question, was asked like, when Krishna appeared in this universe, in this material world, he established the dharma. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyutanam adharmasya tadatmanam sriyamaham paritranaya sadhunam vinasaya cha duskritam dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. So Krishna established the dharma. So that means Krishna went to his abode Goloka after the Dwapar Yuga. So is that dharma also went with him? So that was the sixth question. So Sut Goswami was answering one by one all questions. And there, after that, one question also came later on after answering this sixth question. One question came, what was the pastime of the Parikshit Maharaj? How was he took the birth? And what are the pastimes, how he ruled the Hastinapur and how he ruled the Bharatvarsha. So that was there. So just in the very summary, we will cover those 6 questions, how Sut Goswami answered that. The first question was, and second question answered same time in a single verse, that was, Savai punsam paro dharmo yato bhakti yadokshaje ahaitukki apratihata yayatma suprasiddhati. So first question was what? What is the ultimate good for all people in general? What is the ultimate good as per our understanding? What we can think? What is the ultimate good? Can anyone answer? As I mentioned, somebody think we all are devotees, so obviously we will say service to the Lord, service to Prabhupada. But people think like earning the money, doing the duty, right? Ultimate good. So what is the Savai Punsam Paro Dharma? Topmost duty is Yato Bhaktiya Dokshaje, to do service to the Lord Kalachandji. So here the Sut Saunaka Rishi asked that what is the ultimate good for people in general? What people in general they should do? They should do the devotional service, whatever they have the faith. It's not like Krishna only, but yes, Krishna only, because Isvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha. But Krishna says further in the Bhagavad Gita, E api anna devata mam bhajante sardhanvitam. If you are worshipping any other demigods, Durga, Devi Durga, Ganesha, Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, anyone, fine, do that. But do that with great faith. Ye api anya devataman. Anya means others. If you are doing any other worshipping of any other demigods, do that. But do that with great faith. If you are worshipping Jesus, do that with great faith. But you are doing service to me indirectly. You are doing service to me, you are worshipping me indirectly. You are watering the leaf, stem. You will later point of time, you will come and water the root. So, by this understanding, you will understand me that I am the supreme, and then you will worship me later. So that you will get the Shraddha, Bhav, and then you will worship me. That's what Shraddha, we have the first. Adav Shraddha, Tatha Sadhu Sangha, Yatha Bhajan Kriya, Tataha Anartha Nivriti Syat, Tataha Nishta, Tataha Ruchir, Tataha Prema Bhava, Tataha Prema Abhidinchate. So 9 stages, like we have to go to the first floor, right? So first floor, how we'll climb? We'll go to the first stair, second stair, third stair, 15 stairs will be there, or 20 stairs will be there, then we'll go, right? To achieve the love of the Godhead, to achieve the prema of the Krishna, we have to go through these stages. First, we should have Shraddha. By Shraddha, we have come to temple. Of course, we are devotee, so we have the Shraddha, faith in Krishna. Krishna is present there. We are coming to see Krishna. Krishna is seeing us. When Krishna is seeing us, so once happen is like Bilva Mangala Thakur. You must have heard about Bilva Mangala Thakur. He's not having eyes. So he's, there is full crowd. He wanted to see Krishna. So he's running, there is the crowd, in the crowd, be side, he's going to the, near to the altar. So one person, one devotee said, hold on. Where are you going? Where are you going? So I'm going to near to the altar. Oh, you don't have eye? What you will do with going to the altar? So will you see that Lord? Will you see the Lord? So he's saying, no, I'm not going to see the Lord. When I go to the front, Lord will see me. When I go to, so the essence is, when we come to the temple, whether we see Lord or not, Lord sees us. That's what we come to the temple. Once happened is, Prabhupada on the morning walk, and there was little drizzling, raining was there. So one of the new devotee was there, he was also walking, means he was neophyte, means he was not in the Krishna conscious, he was there. So he asked question. On that time they were new, so sometimes they asked tough question, challenging question also. Prabhupada, why to go to the temple to chant? Is that mandatory? Sometimes so you can chant anywhere, everywhere, there is no just manamana bhavantu, anywhere you chant, no matter, but chanting is essential, right? So he's asking, so why to go to the temple? So Prabhupada is having a stick, he's saying that, then chant here. So there was the mud, and he's saying that chant here, sit and chant. How can I chant here? Then that's what temple is there. You have to come to the temple, then chant. So there is the priority for chanting. If we come to the temple and chant, that is very, very first class chanting, in the Brahma Muhurta time especially. If not, we can chant at our duty time also, while driving also. So those are first priority, second priority, third priority, and then goes off. So we have to prefer like that. So Sut Goswami is answering first and second question answered. Second question also comes in that one. What is the essence of all scripture? Essence of all scripture is to know Krishna. Savai Punsam Parvo Dharmo. That is the topmost duty, to understand about Krishna. Janma karma chame divyam evam yevati tatvatah tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mameti. So Arjuna, so if you understand my appearance, pastime, lila, paraphernalia, then after quitting the body, you will not take birth again. So what to know, just we have to understand about Krishna, just we have to discuss. That's what machita madgata prana bodhayantaha parasparam. We have to discuss among ourselves what is the pastime of Krishna, what is the Krishna pastimes. So by Ramanticha, just by discussing we can have the love of the Krishna. We can develop love of the Krishna. So third question, fourth question, we can, like simply we can skip on or little bit like, the third question was why Krishna appeared from the womb of the Devaki. So that 10th canto will full covering, so we'll not discuss here. Fourth question, how Krishna created these primary creations, as a form of the primary incarnation, that is called Purusa Avatara, Garbhodaka Sai, Karnodaka Sai Vishnu, Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu, and Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu. So as we know that Krishna expand himself as the Balaram. Krishna is the Swayam Rupa in the Balaram form. There is no difference between Krishna and Balaram. What is only one difference is there, that is the color difference. Only Krishna is in the cloudish color, blackish color, and not exactly black, but and Balaram is the white color. So that's the difference. Otherwise, Krishna in the Swayam form of the Balaram, and Balaram is the paraphernalia of all the paraphernalia of the Krishna. Even the cushion, bed, flute, the garments, peacock feather, everything is Balaram. Balaram, nobody can go to the Krishna. Even Mother Lakshmi, Lakshmi Sahasra Samyam Sevyamanam Govindam Adi Purusam Tabaham Bhajami. So thousands of Lakshmi, they can just massage the feet only. So that's what Swayam Krishna expanded as a form of Balaram. So that's the Karnodaka Sai Vishnu. I was discussing about, from Krishna to Balaram, from Balaram, first Chaturibhuja expand. So Vasudeva, Pradyumna, Sankarsana, Aniruddha. So first Chaturibhuja, from the Sankarsana, there is Narayan expands. And from Narayan, second Chaturibhuja again expands. That is the Vasudeva, Sankarsana, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha. And then from the Sankarsana again, the Karnodaka Sai Vishnu, lying in the Karna ocean, and from his body, from the pores, millions of the universe are expanded. So millions of the universe are expanding. In the each and every universe, Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu is entering. So Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu is entering there in each and every universe. And in each and every universe, like our universe is there, material world, earth is there, we are the entity. In us, Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu is entering. So Karnodaka Sai Vishnu, many universes are expanding. In one universe, Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu is entering. In that universe, Kshirodaka Sai Vishnu is entering in each and every living entity and the atom also. That's what Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita. Hridaya se Arjuna tishtati. So I am sitting in your body as the form of Paramatma. Upadrashta anumanta cha bharta bhokta maheswaraha paramatmeti chapi yukto dehe asmin pursa paro. Dehe. This dehe chitaya parloka marga, So in this body, Krishna is watching each and every activity. Upadrashta. Upadrashta means he is keeping eye on everything, what activity we are doing. Upadrashta anumanta cha. And he is measuring also what you are doing, how much you are doing, what kind of activity you are doing. Upadrashta anumanta cha bharta bhokta maheswara. I am the Maheswara, I am the topmost Iswara sitting in your heart. So like Prabhupada always says, on a tree, one bird is watching everything, one bird is eating the fruits, So we are, that bird is thinking like I'm enjoying in this, like the eating the fruits. So that's what we are here. So eating thinking like, we are enjoying in this material world, but not actually we are enjoying, because in this material world, only they are miseries, only they are miseries, So, Vrindavan Das Thakur says, in Dvaita Bhadra Abhadra Gyan Ei Manodham. So Dvaita means duality. Arjuna was in duality, right? Dvaita Bhadra. Bhadra means Subhadra Mata, right? Most auspicious. Bhadra means auspicious. Subhadra. That is the Subhadra means there is the upsarg in the Sanskrit we use. Subhadra. So make the words very, very powerful, meaningful. So like we have 22 upsargas. Pra, pra, up, sam, anu, aur, nis, nir, dus, dur, vi, ang, ni, ati, su, ut, abhi, prati, pari, up. So these all we mix for the Sanskrit, so that we make many, many words, suitable words, and by that's what Subhadra means. Bhadra, auspicious, most auspicious is the Subhadra. So Dvaita, Bhadra, Abhadra Gyan means good and bad. Bhadra means good, Abhadra means bad. Dvaita, duality in this material world, that this is good, this is bad. Ei manodham. This is mind concoction. This is mental problem, mind concoction. So next is Ei bhala, ei manda. In this material world, if I am thinking this is good, this is bad, Ei manobhram. This is in the illusion of the mind. In this material world, everything is bad. Everything is bad. So why everything is bad? There are 7 miseries. Janma, Mritu, Jara, Vyadhi, Adhyatmik, Adi Bhautik, Adi Daivik. So if 7 miseries, this kind of all miseries are there, full of misery only, how can we think like we are enjoying in this material world? If somebody is thinking, it's like, Prabhupada says, somebody is taking bag of the grain on a shoulder, and he has to go to the 500 meters, from one building to another building, he has to carry. Earlier, people were carrying on the shoulder, right? So when he's carrying the bag, after traveling 100 meters, he's feeling, oh, this shoulder is paining. So somebody Prabhu made there, oh, can you put on the other shoulder? So he put on the other shoulder. Oh, I got relaxed, I got relaxed. So that means he's thinking that he relaxed. After 100 meters again, the same problem. So that's our material world. After padam yad vipadam natesam. Only every step we have danger here. Samasritaye padpalva palvam mahatpadam punya yaso murare bhavam buddhir vatsa param padam yada vipadam natesam. So samasrita, here again Sanskrit is used. Asrita means dependent on Krishna. Sama means total. We know that Sama means total. Sama means here we made like Sanskrit, like we must have to take shelter of Krishna. There is no other chance. We must have to take shelter of the Krishna. Samasrita. We have to be asrita. That's what we have in this verse. Uttara and Abhimanyu, Arjun, Kunti Maharani, all Pandava's family were totally dependent upon Krishna. Draupadi Maharani sometime, thought of to protect herself, the sari. If you remember when Kauravas, Dusasana was pulling the sari. So she first of all seek to every Pandava, just protect me. Nobody protected. All they took their head down. Lastly, Dusasana was pulling the sari. She did like this, protected herself. Then she is saying, Agare kurunam atha pandavanam dusasanena hrita bastra kesa Krishna tadakrosad ananyanatha. Ananya means there is no any other way. Krishna tadakrosad ananyanatha गोविंद दामोदर माधवेति, गोविंद दामोदर माधवेति, गोविंद दामोदर माधवेति। हे कृष्ण हे यादव हे सखेति, गोविंद दामोदर माधवेति। अनन्यनाथ, Lord Kalachand ji, there is no other way, if somebody is not bowing down, somebody is not offering a leaf, a flower, a glass of water, a fruit, he is miser, because he is thinking like, whatever prakrite kriyamanani gune karmani sarvasaha ahankar vibhudatma kartarahmiti madnate. He is thinking like, I am earning money, what to do? So in the COVID, people got the COVID. When people got the COVID, they need extra oxygen, right? To buy extra oxygen, somebody had to pay $500, $1,000. They have to pay or not? For one container. How long it will last? 1 week, 10 days, 15 days to survive, right? So to 15 days to survive, you are paying $1,000. So if Krishna comes, he says that my minister, Vayudev, is providing all the oxygens throughout the life, 40 years, 50 years, now age of 50 years, pay 50 years of that oxygen what you consume. Can someone pay that? So what Krishna is expecting? Just patram puspam phalantoyam. So is that anything, any hard that we cannot offer? Or do we think like if we do not offer, Krishna will be thirsty? Krishna will be hungry? Oh, today my devotee did not offer. Atma Ram, Swarat, he is totally, like Swarat. He himself is satisfied. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasisyate. Krishna is always self-satisfied. Everything comes from Krishna. Even though Krishna gives everything, to the everybody. Somebody is getting 1 car, 2 car, 1 house, 2 house, even though earth planet also, even though to Bali Maharaj, he has given all the Patal Loka. So still Krishna is complete. Still Krishna is complete. Aisvarya samagrasya birivasya sasriya jnana vairagya chaiva shananam bhag iti rana. 6 opulences Krishna is having. And in complete, we may have opulence. Suppose somebody can say here, whoever is the wealthiest, whom we can say. Let's say Microsoft CEO or Apple CEO, Apple owner. So he is the wealthiest. So, but he is always afraid somebody will come up next year, right? Somebody is contexting, right? So he is wealthiest, little bit in wealthiest. Others are also having the opulence. Others are also wealthiest. They are competing. Next year they will come. And he is having some portion. Others are also winning. But Krishna is having complete, no matter how, whatever he is giving to the others, still he is complete. Purnamada, he is still complete. So we have to understand like, no matter, Krishna can give by, thousands of, that's what in Bhagavad Gita Krishna says, Sahastra Bahu Sahastra Mukham. So he is having thousands of hand. He can give by thousands of hand. And if he wants to take, he can take everything by thousands of. Like Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada was industrialist, chemist business, right? He was having everything. On those days, having car was very, very rare. My state is Bihar. After that, Bengal. Srila Prabhupada's state, Mataji state is Odisha, connected. All 3 are connected. Right, Prabhu? Yeah. So, Srila Prabhupada, Yasyaham anugrahami harisya tadhanam sanay. Srila Prabhupada was industrialist. Srila Prabhupada was having all the opulence, all the money. He was having more than what we have, too much money. But to get the mercy of Krishna, to have the love, Krishna said, if I give my full mercy, I take away everything. yasyaham anugrahami. But we should not take in that way. For us, it is not applicable. Because if somebody reach to that level, suppose say, for example, somebody is in 3rd class, somebody is in 7th class, somebody is in 12th class, somebody in PhD. The question is coming that gravity. What is gravity? 3rd class student will also answer. 7th class student will also answer. 12th class student will also answer. PhD student will also answer. Will that answer be same? No, PhD will be integration, differentiation, all, like the value of that, and what is that gravity value? This. 3rd class will answer like this. So, the question will come for the level of the devotion. So, if we want money, Krishna says, yes, take. Like, if you have all desire, I will fulfill your all desire. If you have no desire, you come to me, you will be like, so Krishna again said like 4 kind of devotee comes to me, Chaturvidam bhajante mam jana sukritina arjuna. So those who need for the money, they come to me. Those who are distressed, they come to me. They are inquisitive, they come to me to know me. And those who are jnani, they want to know the tattva. And top of that, they are a devotee, those who are having relationship with me. They want to get the love of the Godhead, in that way. So here, in this verse especially, Krishna, it is said that, first word, if you see that Prabhupada is saying that, the Lord is impartial in every respect. Lord is impartial. Is that correct? Is that correct or not? If Srila Prabhupada is saying, obviously correct, no doubt. But sometimes we feel like, but Hiranyakashipu was not believing, he was saying that no, Krishna is not impartial. We can read Srila Prabhupada mentioned that in the 7th canto, 5th chapter, 23rd verse and 24th verse. That Krishna is not impartial, Krishna is partial. Because he is demon, that's what he is saying, because he doesn't know. Because he is saying that, Krishna, you are protecting your devotees, you are protecting, all of you, the Prahlad and other, you are protecting. Why you are envious to me? Since you are envious, ya yatha mam prapadante, tam stadhaiva bhajamyam. Whosoever comes to me in that way, I react accordingly, I reward accordingly. So you are envious to me, Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksh, you are envious to me. You want to fight me. I want to enjoy fighting with you. Ya yatha mam prapadante. So if you want to fight with me, yes, I can fight. Krishna can kill anyone by just will, just by desire. But he cannot do those all things in the Goloka. He cannot fight. To whom he can fight in the Goloka? He just for the pleasure, like as we say, Baraha Pinam Natvar. So from the flute he enjoy melodious songs, and those all things comes in the Goloka. But fighting, he comes enjoy. One of the Birya Rasa is there, out of the 12 Rasas. So that enjoyment is also, for that Krishna comes here in this material world to enjoy those rasa. And they are like the Hiranyakashipu, and those all are also kind of, like they are manifestation of the Krishna himself, because Jai and Vijay were the gatekeeper of the Krishna in Vaikuntha to Lord Vishnu, and they, came by we know that the past time when 4 Kumara went there and they cursed Jai Vijay, and based upon that they come, right? So Krishna is partial. Krishna is always impartial, but when he give mercy to the devotee, he become friend. So when we become friend to anyone, what we do? If somebody, I say, someone is my friend, he is in difficulty, what we do? We help him, right? So Krishna help us. Krishna help the devotee. So that's what Krishna says, Samoham sarvabhutesu Name dvesati na priyah. Name dvesati, I do not envy anyone and I do not partial to anyone. Samoham sarvbhutesu name dvesati na priyah. Ye bhajanti mam bhaktya maite tesu chapyaham. But those who render service unto me, they are my friend. So if someone is friend, so what we'll do? We'll help him. So Krishna helped devotee. Even Krishna says, not only helping, my devotees are greater than me. Mad bhakta puja vyadhi. My devotees should be respected first. That's what when we on the altar, we do not do archanam mandanam to Krishna. We go through the parampara, Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, in that way through the parampara, then to the Krishna. Same way mercy also comes. Krishna gives mercy through Srila Prabhupada, and through Srila Prabhupada mercy comes to us. There is no direct way, there is no jump over. We cannot directly get mercy to the Krishna. We are not eligible to, we are not qualified to. So that's what the Guru is there. So that's about the partiality, that Krishna is impartial, that is universal truth. But if somebody renders service unto him, he becomes friend and he help him, like a devotee to help the devotee. So that statement is very, very correct. And what Hiranyakasipu is saying, that you are partial to your devotees. So in that way, yes, Krishna is partial to the devotee because, like in that way. So keeping time interest in mind, here we had that one portion again, like it may be covered in the further, that protection. So protection is the big topic that in the Jaiva Dharma, Bhakti Vinod Thakur Maharaj covers that. In the Chaitanya Charitamrit, it is covered. And then it is in the Hari Bhakti Vilas, it is covered. Anukulasya sankalpaha pratikulasya varjanam rakshati visvaso goptirte varnam tatha atma nikshepap karpanya sadvidhi saranagati. So 6 symptoms, 6 limbs of saranagati is there, and that will be covered in the further. If we cover throughout the day, it will go because Srila Prabhupada says sugar candy is so sweet, you relish, cut anyway, it will be sweet and sweeter, sweeter, sweeter. So that's what the Bhagavatam is. Pivata Bhagavata Rasmalayam Muhuraho Rasika Bhuvi Bhavukaha. So this Bhagavatam is the juice. If we have the fruit, we have to cut and eat the fruit. But this Bhagavatam is as the fruit which we can drink. We can drink only. But I'm thinking like time is the very important. Otherwise, like the nectar is so nectarious that we can keep on drinking, keep on drinking, keep on drinking. So thank you so very much for giving me opportunity to speak on Srimad Bhagavatam. And Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. So if any comment and corrections, Mother Acharya, thank you very much for being in this class, Mataji. Your blessings are very, very important for me to little endeavor in this path.
Prabhuji, what is your name?
Ram Syam Das.
Ram Sham. Okay. Prabhu, I wanted to ask, you were speaking about the sages of Namasharanya and how they all gathered together. This is not an urgent question, it's just very technical, but we know India is over 1 million miles, 1 million square miles, and so the sages lived all over India.
Right.
So how would they communicate? I was thinking that because they were sages, they may have had mystic power. Maybe they could fly because the people from Siddhaloka, they fly.
Right.
Or they do the letter on the palm leaves, or maybe they use birds to carry messages. But how would they communicate in such a short time?
Right.
And all these sages from all over the continent, How did they talk to each other?
Yeah, thank you so very much for asking the question. It's so beautiful question, and I believe you know the answer. And just for my or people in general, those who are listening in the audio also in the YouTube, for them welfare, like the Sonakarisi asked the question for general public welfare. For that purpose, you were asking. So it's like as I mentioned little bit in that in the Sabda. So when Sutta Goswami was speaking, it was kind of roaring. As I give the example for Narsimhadev, I'm coming to your question of the answer with the little background. So on that time, it was in the form of the Sabda. Sabda was reaching to everyone's ear. Similarly, the communication was happening through Smriti. Smriti, Sabda, Smriti, then on that time, Smriti, remembrance, then Sabda, that is the written. There was no kind of written thing on that time before Dwapar Yuga. So all were coming in the form of a Smriti. They were connecting each other through the Smriti. As you told them, the meditation mystic. So they had that, they were Trikaladarshi. Trikaladarshi, they can even see the future. They know the past times and they are knowing the present. So they were sages, they were Muni. They can upfront create the Vedas. So they were communicating by the Smriti, by the mind. So since we are also, since we have lost the potency after Samik, Samik Rishi's son, Sringiri, cursed Parikshit Maharaj, Brahmanatva, the effect of the Brahmanatva become very, very lesser, negligence now. Now curse are not happening. Otherwise, we could be able to communicate each other because Mame Vanso Jiva Loka Jiv Bhuta Sanatana. We are part and parcel of Krishna. We all are having our connections with Krishna. We don't have connection ourselves. That is missing now. Otherwise, we can communicate each other. So that's connection we do not have now. Thank you, Mataji, for asking.
Thank you, Ramsham Prabhu, for your wonderful class. Your conviction and enthusiasm is contagious. It was very inspiring. And I just wanted to share one thing that I remembered as you were recalling, the 7 types of miseries. And there's a quote by Srila Prabhupada, I believe, where he says that enjoyment in the material world is simply a temporary absence of suffering.
Yeah.
So there's not actually really enjoyment. It just means for one moment we're not suffering and we think, oh, it's so nice.
Right.
It's not even real enjoyment.
That's very true.
So you brought that to mind. I just wanted to share. Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank
Srila
you.
Prabhupada ki jai, Srila Bhagavatam ki jai, Ram Sham Prabhu ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Vansha Kalpatarubhyascha